My name is Micah Modell. I'm a professor at Mount St. Mary College, and I'd like to ask for your help in solving a problem. Maybe this is familiar to you. You've got groups working on a project throughout the semester. At the end of the semester, a student comes to you and says that one of their teammates didn't pull their weight. Or some other problem with group dynamics has emerged. When this happens, and it seems to happen a lot, I'm usually thinking to myself, is this really the full story? Would their teammates offer a different version of events if asked? If they did, would I have any valid way of reconciling their accounts to arrive at some sort of meaningful truth? Does their complaint represent the entire semester? Or is it really just representative of the last 2 or 3 weeks of it when things got really stressful? And finally, even if I have every reason to agree with them, what can I do about it now? If I knock down another student's grade, what will anyone learn from the experience? Won't everyone walk away feeling that teamwork is miserable and to be avoided at all costs? That's why I've been working on building out Colab, a collaboration support platform offering self and peer assessment. Colab focuses on presenting instructors with a comprehensive picture of group health over the course of a semester to help instructors guide students throughout the semester. Students are emailed weekly to tell their instructor the levels at which they and their teammates contributed to the functioning of the group. Students are asked to tell what they saw along multiple different behavioral dimensions. Importantly, the zero-sum setup focuses on the group dynamics and not on individual performance. If I try to reward my best friend Janice, it takes away from the rest of the team, including me. Once they're happy with the report, they click submit, and then instructors can see this data visualized. In this case, it looks like this team was storming for about 2 months, and gradually they coalesced into what looks to be probably a pretty functional group. In the second half, they seem not to have even felt the need to report much of anything at all in the self and peer assessment. And really, that's fine because the end part shows that when they still felt the need to express themselves and report, they still had voices. This next group was obviously a bit more challenged. In this case, some teammates perceived Tammy and Joseph, those aren't their real names. Everything's routinely anonymized to support research. Anyway, teammates perceived Tammy and Joseph to be struggling to participate. As you can see, their teammates then had to pick up the slack for them. These yellow dots indicate that some even felt the need to write in comments in order to report on what was going on. So why this talk? I need help, lots of help. This system could help so much more than it already does. And the irony of the fact that I'm working all alone on this system that's designed to help people work together has definitely not escaped me. Are you interested in algorithmically identifying potentially toxic groups and proactively informing the instructors so they can step in? Maybe you want to tackle the tricky issue of presenting this data to the students directly without threatening the confidentiality of the reports and risking student self-censorship. Maybe you'd like to help me refine the behavioral components assessed to maximize their analytic power. Or possibly you'd like to use the system with your own students to improve usability and feed more data into the system for continued refinement. Maybe you've got other ideas for what you'd like to do with some of the IRB covered data. If any of the above applies to you, please reach out to me.